Well, we have seen a lot of fighters expeditiously rise to mixed martial arts superstardom. But how about Alex Pereira? Crosses over into mixed martial arts from kickboxing and essentially takes the sport by storm?
By storm, John. I mean, so fast to go from a guy that was what can be to the champion. But when you possess this level of skill, when your kickboxing is second to none, and then you train with Glover and you develop wrestling defense, you know that you have a chance. Pereira not only had a chance, he took it all the way to the title, and tonight, he looks to get another victory.
He's seemingly a perfect mix of intensity and composure. He has heart, championship medal. Alex Pereira, the total package. We're certainly glad he's here in the UFC. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so here's the world beater, Khamazat Chimaev, wicked relevant in two divisions. Every time he sees you, he tries to take you down. Gotta think he's gonna try to wrestle here tonight.
That's exactly what he does, right? He wants to impose himself on his opponents. He wants to show his dominance when he's inside the octagon, whether it's on the ground in the grappling, as we saw in Kevin Holland, or whether it's him striking, as we have seen in the beginning of his UFC career. He has all the skills, but it's the mindset of Khamazat Chimaev that separates him from most fighters in both weight classes that he competes in.
And with respect to Conor McGregor and everybody else, I'm not sure that any athlete has ever taken this sport by storm quite the way Chimaev did back in 2020. Let's see how he fares in another big spot tonight. Khamazat Chimaev. We are set for our main event of the evening. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Alex Pereira. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamazat Chimaev.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, no time for a sponsored fight clock here tonight. Khamazat Chimaev and Alex Pereira. A lot of people feel like Chimaev's going to take the center and try to force the issue with a takedown attempt early.
Absolutely, and that's exactly what he needs to do. He needs to get Pereira thinking that he's going to be wrestling him and wrestling him consistently. Because if he allows for Alex to get comfortable with that striking pedigree, Khamazat Chimaev may be in trouble. This is a very interesting matchup when we get started right now.
All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempts. You can't just shoot. You got to set your opponent up to get that opportunity. That was nice strike. Oh, nice kick.
And mixes in a takedown. Why not? Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC.
It's in there deep. There you go.
gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Not the accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble chip.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here by Khamazat Chimaev. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. 2 minutes to go in round one. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Chimaev. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, he escapes.
There goes another one. And once again, he just bats it away. Great submission defense.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack.
Hey!
Yeah, he's hurt really bad.
So under a minute to go here in what has been a competitive and action-packed first round.
Massive shot from the top.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet.
In the half guard.
10 seconds to go in round one. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Khamazat Chimaev. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so that round is in the books. Chimaev's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. Oh, nice straight punch there by Chimaev. Big knee there. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Big double leg level change.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh.
Unable to...
That's so good.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, good block there. All right, so there's the swing and a miss from him, and sometimes when you miss, it can tax your gas tank even more than when you land a strike. So clearly, it is energy preservation time at this point of the fight. All right, just like we saw in the previous round, the takedown is there at will. He actually wanted a side wager with you on over 10 takedowns tonight. You wouldn't take the bait, and perhaps it's a good thing.
Yeah, that's such a high number. So while it seems tempting, you got to turn away from it. Hey, a bet's only a bet because they know they also have the ability to win. Sorry. This guy knew that he would be able to secure takedowns and takedowns in bunches, and that is exactly what he showed us tonight.
You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated.
Got hurt again. He's got that single collar tie.
Well, how about the ankle pick there? Well, if the single leg, the double leg's not working, Go deep into the well, and the ankle pick was there for him there.
Boy, you got to keep digging into that toolbox. He has so many different...
That punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Gets back to his feet.
This is such a crazy fight.
Single. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, this position now, what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in. It just, everything hurts. So you wait for your opponent to go to his next action. And when he does, you go and attack the hands. You get to your knees and you attack the hands with both hands and try to peel the lock so you can get to your feet.
All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, I mean, get the bonus checks ready. That was insane.
It's done. These guys are taking home the $50,000. They laid it all on the line. They dropped a quarter in the middle of the octagon, and they said, let's go. What a round.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
It's tight. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get set.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be receiving it of those types of stuff. Good job being the threat off your back and not allowing your opponent to get comfortable. Big right hook there by the champ. Getting them out here.
All right, side control now. Chimaev's in half guard. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from the...
So bad. You gotta find safety. Find a way that you can recover.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. Well, block that.
These two guys are trading huge shots.
Rips the body there. Final seconds here.
Gets to the single collar time. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, It might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight schedule. Gets up to beat his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent. Oh, he hurt him again.
All right, hammer fist here by Khamazat Chimaev. Oh, good ground and pound here.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Nice move into half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing. Nice shots landing from the top position. He's got to be careful here.
Big shots landed by him now. All right, so look at that. A cut has been...
Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now.
Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. Look, you don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head, be active. Don't be reactive in your defenses.
Chimaev gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. Under 2 minutes to go. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
Beautiful transition.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
And he's back up again. So the takedowns have been there, as have the get-ups. And they separate. All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut. And it's getting wider by the minute. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round.
Leg kick.
Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to work in the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Pereira's eye is closing up. There's the single.
He passes to half guard.
Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Chimaev's mouth is just pouring blood. His teeth are probably red. Back to the feet now. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. What a great fight. Damage doled out on both sides. Perhaps some bonus money coming the way of these two. That'll do it! Alex Pereira with a huge knockout tonight.
Oh my goodness.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 4 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Alex Khamazat.
All right, so it goes into the books as a clean knockout. No T required for Alex Pereira. Just another highlight to add to the reel.
Massive power displayed by Pereira. When you play with fire, when you're fighting this guy, he is going to put your lights out. And that's exactly what we saw tonight.